Join Robinson's Supermarket as we celebrate Mother's Day with Wellness Moms Live, now on its second year. Stay tuned, our show will be live shortly. Robinson's Supermarket once again presents Wellness Moms Live, a meaningful pre-Mother's Day celebration for all modern Filipino moms. Share in the wisdom of celebrity moms on their experiences, from pregnancy to parenthood, and listen to medical experts' professional advice in their respective fields. Games and prizes await our live audience this afternoon. Wellness Moms Live, presented by Robinson's Supermarket, is in partnership with Consulta MD. Brought to you by Anmo Materna by Fonterra Brands Incorporated. Procter & Gamble Philippines, makers of Tide and Ariel. Johnson & Johnson, makers of Aveeno and Neutrogena. And Pro Mama by Wyeth Philippines Incorporated.
Hi, I'm Dr. Kenji. Here in Consulta MD, our top priority is to provide 24/7 access to all our doctors. Here's how easy it is to talk to one of us. Download our app on Google Play, App Store, or the Huawei App Gallery. Enter your mobile number to create your profile, and choose any of our services to get started.
Ikonsulta mo na yan!
Of all the things on my pregnancy checklist, 8 are important. And Anmo Materna takes care of all 8. Anmo Materna supports 8 signs of a healthy pregnancy.
Pag nagpatong-patong na ang amoy usok, ulan, at pawis, ang baho! Use New Ariel with Tenex Cleaning Enzymes. Tanggal ang patong-patong na amoy na di kaya ng iba. New Ariel Tenex!
During pregnancy, building your immunity can be overwhelming. That's why I drink Anmo Materna. It has vitamins and probiotics that boost my immunity. Anmo Materna supports your immunity. Your body needs extra support during pregnancy, and regular milk may not be enough. That's why I drink Anmo Materna with MFGM, DHA, probiotics, folate, and more. Anmo Materna supports 8 signs of a healthy pregnancy.
Support your fellow moms when you shop at Robinson's Supermarket this May. With every purchase of 200 pesos worth of Wellness Moms participating items, 10 pesos will be donated to the beneficiaries of 1,000 Days for 231 Moms, an advocacy program by the Ateneo Center for Educational Development. Together, Robinson's Supermarket and ACE aim to provide young mothers with the ample support they need during the golden window of their child's development. Scan the QR code to learn more about the 1,000 Days for 231 Moms program. Promo runs from May 1 to May 31, 2022. Get a chance to win a Group 150 health plan by Consulta MD for your family. Use our certified Wellness Mom Facebook frame and share this live stream on your Facebook wall. Make sure to tag Robinson Supermarket's official Facebook page. Include the hashtags Certified Wellness Moms and hashtag Wellness Moms Live Year 2, and set your post to public. Stay tuned until the end of our show to find out if you're one of our lucky winners. Download the Consulta MD app now, available on iOS, Android, and Huawei to get 24/7 access to licensed doctors. Catch our medical experts, OBGYN Dr. Raul Quillamor, General Pediatric Doctor Dr. Myrtle Ballestero, as they sit down with us in today's talk show. Comment your questions below for a chance to get your free consultation. Share your learnings with us at the end of Wellness Moms Live for a chance to win 1,000 pesos in e-gift certificates from Robinson Supermarket and its sponsors. Get ready to take down notes and take our special guest's advice. Treat your mom like the queen she truly is. Exclusive deals and discounts are up for grabs with our promo to Mom with Love, running from May 7 to May 20, 2022. For DTI Fair Trade Permit Number FTED 141069, Series of 2022. Mommies, have you ever found yourself needing to talk to a doctor at 3 in the morning? Whether it's for you or your baby, Consulta MD is here to connect you to a doctor anytime, anywhere. Consulta MD is a health app that gives you 24/7 access to licensed doctors on video call. You can even request for e-prescriptions, e-lab request, and e-medical certificates at your doctor's discretion. Download the app now on Google Play, Apple App Store, or App Gallery, or visit use.consulta.md/Robinson Supermarket to get started. This is a friendly reminder to all our loyal shoppers to always wear your face mask properly when you visit your nearest Robinson Supermarket branch. We appreciate your utmost cooperation in making the Robinson Supermarket shopping experience safe for everybody. Join Robinson Supermarket as we celebrate Mother's Day with Wellness Moms Live, now on its second year. Stay tuned, our show will be live shortly. Robinson Supermarket once again presents Wellness Moms Live, a meaningful pre-Mother's Day celebration for all modern Filipino moms. Share in the wisdom of celebrity moms on their experiences, from pregnancy to parenthood, and listen to medical experts' professional advice in their respective fields. Games and prizes await our live audience this afternoon. Wellness Moms Live, presented by Robinson Supermarket, is in partnership with Consulta MD. Brought to you by Anma Materna by Fonterra Brands Incorporated. Procter & Gamble Philippines, makers of Tide and Ariel. Johnson & Johnson, makers of Aveeno and Neutrogena. And Pro Mama by Wyeth Philippines Incorporated.
Hi, I'm Dr. Kenji. Here in Consulta MD, our top priority is to provide 24/7 access to all our doctors. Here's how easy it is to talk to one of us. Download our app on Google Play, App Store, or the Huawei App Gallery. Enter your mobile number to create your profile, and choose any of our services to get started.
Ikonsulta mo na yan!
Of all the things on my pregnancy checklist, 8 are important. And Anma Materna takes care of all 8. Anma Materna supports 8 signs of a healthy pregnancy.
Pag nagpatong-patong na ang amoy usok, ulan, at pawis, ang baho! Use New Arya! With Telex Cleaning Enzymes. Tanggal ang patong-patong na amoy na di kaya ng iba. New Arya Telex!
During pregnancy, building your immunity can be overwhelming. That's why I drink Anma Materna. It has vitamins and probiotics that boost my immunity. Anma Materna supports your immunity. Your body needs extra support during pregnancy, and regular milk may not be enough. That's why I drink Anma Materna with MFGM, DHA, probiotics, folate, and more. Anma Materna supports 8 signs of a healthy pregnancy.
Support your fellow moms when you shop at Robinson Supermarket this May. With every purchase of 200 pesos worth of Wellness Moms participating items, 10 pesos will be donated to the beneficiaries of 1,000 Days for 231 Moms, an advocacy program by the Ateneo Center for Educational Development. Together, Robinson Supermarket and ACE aim to provide young mothers with the ample support they need during the golden window of their child's development. Scan the QR code to learn more about the 1,000 Days for 231 Moms program. Promo runs from May 1 to May 31, 2022. Get a chance to win a Group 150 health plan by Consulta MD for your family. Use our certified Wellness Mom Facebook frame and share this live stream on your Facebook wall. Make sure to tag Robinson Supermarket's official Facebook page. Include the hashtags Certified Wellness Moms and hashtag Wellness Moms Live Year 2, and set your post to public. Stay tuned until the end of our show to find out if you're one of our lucky winners. Download the Consulta MD app now, available on iOS, Android, and Huawei to get 24/7 access to licensed doctors. Catch our medical experts, OBGYN Dr. Raul Quillamor, General Pediatric Doctor Dr. Myrtle Ballestero, as they sit down with us in today's talk show. Comment your questions below for a chance to get your free consultation. Share your learnings with us at the end of Wellness Moms Live for a chance to win 1,000 pesos in e-gift certificates from Robinson Supermarket and its sponsors. Get ready to take down notes and take our special guest's advice. Treat your mom like the queen she truly is. Exclusive deals and discounts are up for grabs with our promo to Mom with Love, running from May 7 to May 20, 2022. For DTI Fair Trade Permit number FTED 141069, series of 2022. Mommies, have you ever found yourself needing to talk to a doctor at 3 in the morning? Whether it's for you or your baby, Consulta MD is here to connect you to a doctor anytime, anywhere. Consulta MD is a health app that gives you 24/7 access to licensed doctors on video call. You can even request for e-prescriptions, e-lab request, and e-medical certificates at your doctor's discretion. Download the app now on Google Play, Apple App Store, or App Gallery, or visit use.consulta.md/Robinson Supermarket to get started. This is a friendly reminder to all our loyal shoppers to always wear your face mask properly when you visit your nearest Robinson Supermarket branch. We appreciate your utmost cooperation in making the Robinson Supermarket shopping experience safe for everybody. Join Robinson Supermarket as we celebrate Mother's Day with Wellness Moms Live, now on its 2nd year. Stay tuned, our show will be live shortly. Robinson Supermarket once again presents Wellness Moms Live, a meaningful pre-Mother's Day celebration for all modern Filipino moms. Share in the wisdom of celebrity moms on their experiences, from pregnancy to parenthood, and listen to medical experts' professional advice in their respective fields. Games and prizes await our live audience this afternoon. Wellness Moms Live, presented by Robinson Supermarket, is in partnership with Consulta MD. Brought to you by Anma Materna by Fonterra Brands Incorporated. Procter & Gamble Philippines, makers of Tide and Ariel. Johnson & Johnson, makers of Aveeno and Neutrogena. And Pro Mama by Wyeth Philippines Incorporated. Support your fellow moms when you shop at Robinson Supermarket this May. With every purchase of 200 pesos worth of Wellness Moms participating items, 10 pesos will be donated to the beneficiaries of 1,000 Days for 231 Moms, an advocacy program by the Ateneo Center for Educational Development. Together, Robinson Supermarket and ACE aim to provide young mothers with the ample support they need during the golden window of their child's development. Scan the QR code to learn more about the 1,000 Days for 231 Moms program. Promo runs from May 1 to May 31, 2022. Get a chance to win a Group 150 health plan by Consulta MD for your family. Use our certified Wellness Mom Facebook frame and share this live stream on your Facebook wall. Make sure to tag Robinson Supermarket's official Facebook page. Include the hashtags Certified Wellness Moms and hashtag Wellness Moms Live Year 2, and set your post to public. Stay tuned until the end of our show to find out if you're one of our lucky winners. Download the Consulta MD app now, available on iOS, Android, and Huawei to get 24/7 access to licensed doctors. Catch our medical experts, OBGYN Dr. Raul Quillamor, General Pediatric Doctor Dr. Myrtle Ballestero, as they sit down with us in today's talk show. Comment your questions below for a chance to get your free consultation. Good afternoon, modern moms of Robinson Supermarket. Join in on the discussion with our celebrity moms and medical experts here at Robinson Supermarket's Wellness Moms Live, leading our talk show for the 2nd year in a row. Please welcome professional host, fitness enthusiast, and most importantly, your fellow mom, Gelli Victor.
Hello! Good afternoon to all the moms of Robinson's Supermarket. An absolute pleasure and honor being with all of you today. My name is Gelli Victor and I am ecstatic to be back for my second year of hosting Wellness Moms Live. It is going to be a fantastic afternoon, so stick around until the very end, and I am sure that we will have an even more meaningful second year with our celebrity moms and our experts. They are all here with us, so you already know what to do. Stick around until the very end because you will have plenty of opportunities to win prizes, expect fun games, and that we will go through all of that in today's talk show. And I hope that you are just as excited as I am. Because if you are, we want to see your comments. Actually, nakita ko naman, hindi pa tayo nagsisimula. Ang dami ng comments. Ang dami ng nandito. We want more of that. Okay, so please comment away and send us those reacts. The thumbs up, and the hearts. O, diba? Sanay na mag-ganon. So, send that over. Just click on it. We want to see all the love. We want to see all the reaction for today's event. Now, I think it is safe to say that we all appreciate how Robinson's Supermarket is right here fostering this safe space for every mom where we can find the support that we need in these ever-changing times. And if there's something I already know as a mom, we will accept all the help that we can get, diba? Okay, so that's what the Wellness Moms campaign by Robinson's Supermarket is all about. It's our ultimate partner in a balanced, healthy journey of motherhood and parenting. We aim to help you lead a better, healthier lifestyle with learnings from shared experiences, professional advice, that's why we have our experts right here, and effective wellness products tailored for all of us moms. Oh, before I forget, advance Happy Mother's Day. It's already tomorrow. We are celebrating it early, and as a mom, I think we should celebrate Mother's Day every single day, diba? Okay, so we are featuring all of these and more in today's show, which is streaming live right here on Facebook and on YouTube. So everyone joining us on Facebook, hello to you, and everyone on YouTube as well, good afternoon. Thank you so much for carving time out of your busy schedules on a Saturday afternoon to be with us. We are going to make it worth your while with the games, the prizes, and the talk. We are all going to be learning. You know, last year I had my notes right next to me, because the insights that the moms were sharing, I just had to write it down, and I still remember them to this day. So I highly recommend that you do the same thing, okay? So I hope you stay with us for the whole program. Now, proving further how we continue to be with you on this journey is our continuous commitment to help less fortunate moms through the 1,000 Days for 231 Moms program by the Ateneo Center for Educational Development, or ACE. If you remember, since 2019, we've been supporting ACE and their beneficiaries. 100 moms in one community received nutritional, psychological, and emotional support in the first 1,000 days of their child's development. Now, our advocacy has grown to accommodate 231 beneficiaries in 5 communities. That is amazing. A round of applause. Wherever you are, just applaud, because that is absolutely amazing. From 100 moms in one community now, it is 100 moms in one community now, it's 231 beneficiaries in 5 communities. So from pregnancy, birth, and their child's toddlerhood, Robinson Supermarket commits to providing aid in the form of food and other donations and seminars on proper diet, nutrition, among others. Now, it is important for us moms to support our fellow moms. I think that's what you'll come to realize in this event. It's all about the support. We are one big community. It's a massive community with moms supporting fellow moms. That is why a portion of all the shopping that you will do at Robinson Supermarket between May 1 to May 31, 2022 will go to our 1,000 Days for 231 Moms program. Okay, with every 200 pesos worth of participating items purchased, we will donate 10 pesos to this worthy cause. So isn't that an easy way to lend a helping hand? You get to help those moms you don't even get to see. You're not familiar with those communities, but with purchasing your essentials, the things that you will need anyways at home, you get to lend a helping hand, and that's all thanks to Robinsons Supermarket. So thank you very much, Robinsons Supermarket, for doing that. Speaking of helping hands, I would like to take this time to thank our sponsors for making Wellness Moms Live possible for the second year. Again, thank you for having me for a second year. Wellness Moms Live, presented by Robinsons Supermarket, is in partnership with Consulta MD. Brought to you by Anmam Materna by Fonterra Brands Incorporated. Procter & Gamble Philippines, makers of Tide and Ariel. Johnson & Johnson, makers of Aveeno and Neutrogena. And Pro Mama by Wyeth Philippines Incorporated. Again, we thank you for your continued support. Some of these brands already gave their support to us last year, and we love having them again this year. You can also enjoy exclusive deals and discounts this Mother's Day at Robinsons Supermarket. Gift your mom with special treats from our promo to Mom with Love, running from May 7 to May 20, 2022. This is per DTI Fair Trade Permit number FTEB 141069. That's 141069, series of 2022. Now, to quickly recap Wellness Moms Live in 2021, which was last year, can you believe it? It's already been a year. We invited special guests and medical experts to share their experiences and advice on being a new mom in the new normal. What am I talking about? The new normal, our COVID world. That was kind of the new normal that we were in. It was very important for Robinsons Supermarket to help guide Filipino moms through pregnancy and parenthood during a pandemic. And indeed, we learned a lot from each other's experiences. Let's watch this for a quick recap. Hello, ladies. All right, let's get started with this, shall we?
I first found out that I was pregnant a week before the lockdown. So imagine the preparation that I can do for just a week before going through the lockdown.
Doesn't matter if you gave birth naturally, normally, CS, it's all hard. My recovery was really, really tough. I was in so much pain. Slowly but surely, you do get better and you will recover and you will get through that hurdle. You just really have to take care of yourself.
I would like to tell everyone, you are not alone. Don't feel like a superwoman. You want to do everything on your own. You want to take care of your baby, take care of yourself, take care of the household. Pero you have your family, you have your friends, even total strangers na mamimit mo sa mga online communities, learning from one another. So there are a lot of ways for you not to feel alone, and do not be hard on yourself.
For all mothers and mothers-to-be, okay, remember, the journey doesn't start after you deliver or even during the entire pregnancy, even before that. Okay, you have to keep yourselves healthy so that you can have a healthy child and a healthy family.
I think for me, the best teacher is really experience. I did so much research. I talked to so many people when I was pregnant. I talked to so many moms, and it was so different when I became a mom myself. You just learn to figure it out. That gut feeling, those mommy instincts, those are all real. You will have it when you give birth. As long as you love your baby and love them unconditionally, it will all come naturally.
Don't forget to tag along your husband or your partner because hindi lang naman ikaw ang gumawa kay baby, nandiyan din naman sila.
Correct.
I think the help that your partner, your family, what you call this, not just helping taking care of your baby, and also for your well-being, your emotional well-being, you can always vent out. Don't keep it on yourself because it will also reflect how you take care of your baby. Take it easy and just relax and enjoy your journey as a new mom.
For me, the beauty of bringing a life into this world under your care and protection makes life more meaningful. At the end of the day, it's super fulfilling and ang sarap sa feeling na makikita mo yung baby mo nakasmile sa'yo habang inaalagaan mo or minsan kahit umiiyak siya, we still find them so cute, di ba?
You have to model kasi the child only learns what they see at home.
For Terrible 2 to become Terrific 2, really a lot of patience and a lot of love. Okay, so I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with the 5 love languages. So kailangan lahat yan i-fill up natin yung emotional love tank ng mga bata.
Stay healthy. Take care of yourself, not just physically but also mentally and emotionally.
Give time to yourself. You know, really schedule it.
Thank you very much to all of our moms and our experts. It's been a pleasure having all of you here. Thank you so much. That was last year. Yup, Wellness Moms Live. It's first year. And you know what? I'm smiling from ear to ear because I can still remember the conversations I had with the experts and the moms. We had a lot of fun and we actually learned from each other, which is really what this entire event is all about. But this year, we are focusing on what I think will be another eye-opening topic for a lot of moms and the moms to be out there. Motherhood through the eyes of a modern mom. Kami yun. When I say kami, I will be introducing kung sino yung mga ibang kasama sa kami. We are covering the different stages that women go through as they journey through parenthood. And I guarantee that there is so much to learn from our guests about being modern parents, or so we would like to think. All right. Now, with my daughter, Juliana, you know, I actually pride myself on adapting to the times and being a modern mom while still making sure that she's growing up well, that she is learning the right values, she's staying healthy, especially the healthy part. Lalo na, you know, she's not out as often as I would have wanted. She doesn't get to socialize with other kids as much as she would have wanted. But I still make sure that even though we are just at home, staying safe, she gets to stay healthy. And I want her to become the person that she truly wants to be. Not who I want her to be, who she wants to be. Isn't that every mom's dream for just about every single child, right? That is why I really recommend everyone here to join us all throughout the program. It is going to be packed with meaningful conversations for sure. Now, aside from our discussions, our medical experts, OBGYN Dr. Raul Quillamor and General Pediatric Doctor Dr. Myrtle Ballestero will also give a free consultation for our live audience. Take advantage of this. Now, comment your questions below for a chance to get their professional advice later on in the show. We also have a guest nutritionist dietitian, Ms. J.V. Salamat, who will talk about the importance of nutrition in pregnancy. So that is one more thing that we can look forward to. See, when I said it is going to be a full-packed event, I meant it. Now, among the many things that we will be discussing today, we are encouraging all of you to take notes and take our advice to heart. That is why at the end of our show, we will be asking you to share your learnings with us for a chance to win 1,000 pesos in e-gift certificates from Robinson Supermarket. Comment your new learnings and use the hashtag #NewLearningUnlocked to qualify. Huwag muna kayo mag-send ng entry kasi wala pa pong learning. Niloloko nyo naman ako eh. Okay? But if you do have your learnings every single time, like, ooh, I like that. I like that comment of that mom. I like her experience. I like that learning. Make sure you send it over right away. Don't wait for me to ask you to send it, okay? Send that comment, but make sure that you use the hashtag #NewLearningUnlocked to qualify. That is just one of many, many ways that you can win prizes today. Again, we are all here to help each other out, so sharing is caring. Wellness Moms is all about supporting fellow moms. And you can also spread the word by sharing this live stream on your walls. Doing so garners you an entry for a chance to become one of our sharing moms. Kasi nga sharing is caring, diba? So if you're sharing this, you are a sharing mom. And win a Group 150 health plan by Consulta MD. If you haven't yet, just add our Wellness Moms Facebook frame to your profile picture, and then share this live stream on your wall. So 2 things you need to do: change your profile picture to include the Facebook frame of Wellness Moms, and then share this live stream on your wall. Make sure to tag 3 of your friends and Robinson Supermarket, and use our hashtags, #Certified Wellness Moms and #Wellness Moms Live Year 2. I know you know this because I saw your comments earlier. It already included these hashtags. So alam nyo na. So share this live stream, include those hashtags, have that Wellness Moms Facebook frame, and you are good to go. Don't forget to set your post to public in order to qualify, because otherwise we don't get to see any of this. Now, we are choosing a total of 10 sharing moms by the end of the show. So go ahead. You still have plenty of time to accomplish our mechanics. Download the Consulta MD app as well. Okay, got it? All done? Check on all those points? Good. Let's now move on. Don't wait until later to share this live stream, though. At this point, we are kicking off our Wellness Moms Live discussion with our first topic. That is coming up in just a bit, but before we do that, we need to introduce our amazing guests, yung kami na sinabi ko kanina, all right, who are joining us today to share their experiences and expertise with us. If you are a follower of the Robinson Supermarket official Facebook page, I am sure that you've already seen their invites for you to this show. So without further ado, let's call on our celebrity moms. So first, we have an actress, a wife and mom to Aviana, Sophie Albert. Yay! Hi!
Thanks for having me. Thank you so much, Robinson Supermarket.
Of course, a beautiful mom right there. Next, we have social media manager, business owner, wife, and mom to the very active and fun Leia, Samantha Valenciano.
Hi, thank you, Robinson Supermarket.
Last but not the least, we have host, lifestyle blogger, wife, and mom to kids Theo and Astrid. We have Patty Laurel-Filart.
Hi! Hello to all the moms watching, and thank you so much again, Robinson Supermarket. It's going to be fun.
It is going to be fun indeed. You know, I can't wait to get all of these ladies' insights, because sometimes, you know, with their posts, you can already relate. Paano na kung nag-usap pa, diba? All right, so hello ladies, and welcome to Wellness Moms Live. This is year 2, and we're so glad that you could join us. I am so excited to kick off our discussion on our first topic, but we won't get into that yet because I would like to introduce to everyone, our live audience, our medical experts as well. First, let us all welcome OBGYN, Dr. Raul Quillamor.
Hello everyone, and thank you for having us here.
That's Dr. Q right there. And we also have our general pediatric doctor, Dr. Myrtle Ballestero.
Hello to all the moms.
Hello, doctors! Thank you so much for joining us. Naku, ang dami kong gustong i-consult. Mag-host muna ako. Welcome again to Dr. Quillamor and to Dr. Ballestero. Thank you for being with us here today at Wellness Mom Live Year 2. We truly appreciate your sharing your expertise as early as now. I know you've already given a free consultation to some lucky Robinson Supermarket moms leading up to this show. But our live audience will be happy to know that there's more to come from these experts. So you know what, if you've been wondering if there's something you've been checking on Dr. Google, mas okay po yung mag-consult kayo with the doctors that we have right here, okay? So think of those questions you've always wanted to ask and send it in right now. That way we have enough time to collate those questions and ask our experts. With that, I think we are ready to start our first discussion with our 5 lovely guests. Let's talk about new beginnings from parent, or rather from partner to parent. From partner to parent, akala natin, alam natin yung mangyayari dyan, tapos hindi pala. Ayun, nagtatawanan na. As we all know, motherhood is a period of immense change for any woman. You're seeing our guests, they're all nodding. They're like, yeah. It is a beautiful period in our lives, but definitely not the easiest. No, we just make it look easy. We already fulfill so many roles as women, and then if that wasn't enough, we add mom to that list. And it's definitely easier said than done. So how do we transition from being a partner to a parent? Let's see. Before I ask our questions, just a trigger warning for everyone as we will be discussing some topics, but important topics to discuss. We will be talking about mental health and possibly even depression. Okay, so just please take note of that. Let's start this off right now. And since she is the one who is seated closest to me, I will ask her right now.
Wow, I'm that lucky.
Yes. All right. So, Patty, aside from the physical challenges, was there ever a point during your pregnancy where you felt that it took a toll on your mental health, or that you might have experienced some form of depression? And if so, how were you able to overcome it?
Oh, most definitely. I was just telling Sam, you know, when people ask me about that stage in my life, it's like it gets a bit dark because I remember how real and how raw those feelings were. I really experienced the baby blues, and I felt, you know, lost. I felt alone. But at the same time, I think that's when God's grace was like overflowing also. So yes, it was a very dark stage for me, but it was also where everything was made clear through that experience. And so for the moms out there, especially if you're expecting, I know that it's intimidating when you hear it, when you hear about it, but just know that there are so many moms who've experienced it, and so don't be afraid to ask for help. And you know, you'll realize by making connections with other people that you feel, okay, I don't have to go through this alone.
I like that advice. You know, you don't have to go through this alone. During a dark time, you were asked to actually show light.
Yes, exactly.
Light from above and light from the people all around you. I will now head on over and ask Samantha, since we're discussing from partner to parent, what kind of support did you get from your partner, and how did he support you during your pregnancy?
Well, honestly, I actually had a pretty smooth pregnancy. I didn't really have nausea, I didn't have pains, I didn't have the blues. My husband still took me out, like, to concerts even. We still traveled. And he also went to every single doctor visit I had to do. So, like, basically the support I got was that he made me feel like I wasn't missing out. Like, just because I was carrying a baby didn't mean that I had to do less. He included me in everything. So basically there.
I think that's the exact support that you need.
Yeah.
So, awesome job right there. Dr. Q, I just
Yes.
wanted to ask, because it's so popular and it's always being said to all the pregnant moms, they always say na dapat lagi kang masaya, dapat puro love lang yung nararamdaman mo. Is there any truth to this belief that a mom's emotions and thoughts really do affect a baby's development?
Yes, Jel. Actually, that truth is based on a scientific evidence, because studies have shown that when the mother is stressed, depressed, or when she's feeling down during pregnancy, there's a hormone that is being released, which is cortisol, and this cortisol will be transmitted into the baby. It will also stimulate the so-called hypothalamo-pituitary adrenal axis of the baby, from the brain to the adrenal glands, and that baby will also release and secrete and release cortisol. And this hormone cortisol can even cause premature labor, and that's why mothers who are stressed, they usually go into preterm labor. Aside from that, when the mother is stressed, she's anorectic, she cannot eat well, di ba? Na-experience siguro yan at one point during your pregnancy. Hindi ka makakakain, wala ka ng gana. When the mother is nutritionally deficient, the baby is also deficient with these nutrients, and the fetal growth and development will just go hayward. It's just very bad that the baby will also not gain weight properly. So pag nilabas ng baby, maliit din siya, no? And there's what we call the developmental origins of health and disease, which says that There are adult diseases like diabetes, hypertension, which are already predetermined in the intrauterine environment. So that means that kung ano yung environment ng baby during the intrauterine life, and then pinanganak siya, na-expose pa siya sa hindi magandang environment, that will all boil down to, you know, an individual who is also depressed and mentally not well balanced. So ibig sabihin, let's give the babies the proper environment inside and out, so that these babies will grow up as well-balanced individuals and healthy individuals.
Mommies, bawal ma-stress.
Yeah.
And not just that, huwag din kayong papastress. So even though you are surrounded by a stressful environment, it's all up to you how you react to it anyways.
Correct.
So don't allow yourself to be negatively charged by the environment. Isipin nyo na lang, no, I'm doing this for my baby.
Yes.
Kalma lang ako. Okay.
That should be the attitude.
Yun. All right. Thank you so much, Dr. Q. This time I have a question for you, Sophie. What is it that you wish you knew before you became a parent?
Okay, this might be long now because I just want you moms to
know.
They need it. They need it. I want you guys to know, but like, no, because you know, before I was pregnant, I consider myself as like a super easygoing, like go with the flow type of person. But I got pregnant at the height of the pandemic, and I felt like I was not in control of anything. So then, I wanted to control all the outcomes and just everything that happened to me. I wanted to control everything. I wanted a certain type of birth. I wanted so many things. And in the end, none of those things happened. Nothing I planned happened. And it was so hard for me to accept. Na parang, why? But I studied this and this and this. And nakaka-frustrate, and it also made me depressed after giving birth. So, like, I want you guys, you moms,
That's great advice.
to just like be easy and like don't set too many expectations and just go with the days, go as the days go by and be easy and enjoy it, because newborn stage is so fast. Parang I feel like I gave birth lang yesterday, but my baby's already a year. So parang ang bilis. So just enjoy it.
That is so true. And that's a very common adage. Like they grow up so quickly. I think my daughter is getting so fed up with me asking her all the time, how did you get so big?
They hear it all the time.
Pasensya na mga anak ko. Yun talaga nararamdaman ng mga mommies, because it feels like, you know, it was just yesterday that they were newborns and we had all these expectations, we had all these plans thrown out the window. Tapos biglang ayan pala, may mga ibang balak ang mga anak natin and how they will join us in this world. Alright, I have a question for Dr. Ballestero. Ang daming mga paniwala, ang dami ring mga sinasabi yung mga like the older generations, and since we are modern moms, we want to know if there's any truth to any of these beliefs, like the newborn care practices that are they truly outdated, and is it safe to ignore? Example, wearing big kiss. Meron pa bang nagpaplano niyan? Or using walkers to help them walk early. O kaya lawayan para puwera usok.
Oh my God,
Ginagawa mo yun.
But this is a disclaimer, no? This is not meant to disrespect any elders, of course. But since we are now quote-unquote modern moms, we want to be scientific about how we take care of our children. So you mentioned yung big kiss. I think what our elders expect is that the baby would have like less colic and then good figure, and sometimes parang yung hernia, the umbilical hernia will be prevented.
I apologize for interrupting, but Dr. Ballestero, can you just let everyone know ano ba yung big kiss?
Oh,
Para sa mga hindi nakakaalam.
Ayun, kasi modern mom tayo.
Hindi malaking halik.
Alright. Big kiss is the baby belly binder. So it's like a cloth that you wrap around the baby's tummy at the level of the umbilicus. So big kiss. So and our the older generation kind of had it as one of their practices. due to the reasons I've mentioned. So, but our scientific studies does not really support yung less colic, number one, and number two, babies already have protuberant abdomen up to 2 years old. So that's their figure. So if you want your child to have a flat abdomen, it depends on their lifestyle and diet. Right? And then number three is that parang it prevents the hernia. So some of the umbilical stump after drying up tends to protrude. No? But you can actually observe it for 2 years. And it has, some of them, majority of them actually recedes. So normally, even without the belly binder. So that's it. And then you mentioned about the walker, no?
Walker.
Yeah, the walker.
Walker.
Yeah, oo. We expect that the child will walk faster if they have walker. But actually, it's not actually true, no? And it's because of the fast speed of the child, they're more prone to burns and accidents and traumas. So in the house, so we avoid walking, we avoid walkers at all costs, no? So that lalo na if we have a second floor and you don't have any guards in the, so they might fall off the stairs, or sometimes in the kitchen they might reach something, and also because of the speed, no, they will meet an accident. You mentioned about Puwera usog. Oh yes. So parang when they meet strangers, and then parang they said how cute your baby is, and then they have this superstition that they will get sick and get some flu or something. Maybe it's not really that your baby's skin is so soft and supple. If you place saliva, make sure that it's clean, no? It will absorb lots of microorganisms that might not be actually, and when we meet strangers, we might be more careful about the viral infection that they bring to the home, no? So I think that's more of a concern.
And buti na lang, nowadays, we're always wearing masks. Medyo mahirap lawayan ang baby. Pero naano din ako when you were saying na hindi na kailangan mag-walker ngayon. I think ang experience, I don't know about you moms, but I think yung experience ng karamihan ng mga moms, parang huwag kayong ma-excite na maglakad yan dahil hindi na nagsimulan. Pag nagsimula ng maglakad yan, good luck. Extra workout, talagang nakatuto ka ng lalo. Okay, so thank you so much for those great pieces of advice. Thank you to all of our guests for sharing your insights. That is just our first topic. It is always a pleasure learning from others' advice, both from our celebrity moms and our medical experts. Just to highlight some of the more important points that we raised, I guess I love how Sophie was saying that you should just go with the flow. Go as the days go by, just relax, even though you set up plans, have a plan B, have a plan C. If none of those plans actually work out, it's okay, just chill. Don't add to the stress. If you're surrounded by a stressful environment, huwag din kayo magpaka-stress, because it's true, the mother's emotions and thoughts really do affect the development of the baby. So if you want your baby to be at its healthiest and strongest, you want to provide the best environment for the baby. It is doing so on the inside as well as the outside, all right? And for the husbands, the partners out there, take a cue from Sam's husband, Paulo. Make her feel like she's not missing out. Just because she is pregnant doesn't mean she's any weaker. Okay, she's actually stronger because she's bringing up another human being in there. So all you need to do is really just offer the support, your physical presence, just be there, make her feel like nothing much is changing for now. For now. Kasi alam natin, things will change indeed. All right, once again, thank you so much to Sophie, Samantha, Patty, to Dr. Q, and Dr. Ballestero for your generosity and openness in sharing your advice. Now, this discussion is just one of the many ways that we want to help new moms transition into their role from parent to, or rather from partner to parent. Earlier, we mentioned Robinson Supermarket Wellness Moms also does this through its strengthened partnership with Ateneo Center for Educational Development and its 1,000 Days for 231 Moms program, where we give nutritional, psychological, and emotional support for moms in the first 1,000 days of their child's development. We will accept all the support that we can get, and that goes out to all the moms. We will be taking a short break from our discussions to play a game with our online audience. I will be leaving you ladies and doctors for just a little bit because I will be doing games with all of you. We will be back for our second discussion. That is Next Step, Embracing Motherhood. While our guests take a bit of a break, let's play an icebreaker with our live audience, shall we? This is a game that's brought to you by Ariel. This one's called Memory Mommy. Here are our mechanics. Now, a set of 4 Ariel packages will be flashed on screen. Now, find the Ariel Sunrise Fresh and its corresponding letter. You have 60 seconds to comment your answer with the hashtag. It is hashtag Ariel10X Cleaning. A total of 5 winners of 1,000 pesos in e-gift certificates will be randomly drawn from all the correct answers. From all of the correct entries, we will randomly pick 5 winners. Got it? Now, aside from joining our game, make sure that you tune in until the end of our show because some of our winners will be announced later on. So, dapat andyan lang kayo hanggang sa matapos ang ating event, okay? Okay ba yun? Great. Now, who is ready to play Memory Mommy? Let me know in the comment section. Me, say me, I'm ready. I want to play. Let's switch screens in 3, 2, 1. Diba? Power of technology right there. Okay, let's cue our timer for 60 seconds and begin Memory Mommy. Ready, get, set, go! Let's do that right now. And keep your eyes glued. Look for the Ariel Sunrise Fresh and its corresponding letter. Huwag nyo rin kakalimutan ang importanteng hashtag. It is hashtag Ariel10X Cleaning. Kung alam nyo na yung tamang sagot, make sure that you comment that letter along with Ariel10X Cleaning. Hashtag Ariel10X Cleaning. You have a few more seconds to do that. I can see several of your answers now. You have to choose A, B, or C. Iba-iba yung mga sagot. Tama ba yung hashtag? Tama naman. Although may mga nakikita ko parang may mali yung spelling Oh, siguraduhin nyo tama bago nyo isend. Alam ko nagmamadali na kayo pero dapat tama yung letter at yung hashtag. You have a few more seconds left. Alright. And guess what? Time is up. That is it for Memory Mommy here at Wellness Moms Live. Do you think you got the correct answer? Was it A, B, or C? Let's see. Our correct answer is... Alin ba dyan? It's letter C. Because, remember, you're looking for the Ariel Sunrise Fresh. Dalawa yung may Sunrise Fresh, pero isa lang ang may 10X, which is what we are looking for. So if you sent in C, you got the correct answer. Well done! So stay put for the announcement of the winners. New and improved Ariel Deep Cleans Patong-Patong na Amoy with 10 times cleaning enzymes versus other brands. Once again, thank you to Ariel for presenting our first live audience game of the afternoon. Now, before we move on, I think it is time for us to do a quick vibe check of our live audience first. Ayan, yun gusto ko makita sa screen natin ngayon. Puro hearts, puro thumbs up. Send a lot of love right now. Can you do that? Yay! We are getting a lot of hearts. Thank you. So show us some love by reacting and commenting. And thank you again for tuning in to Wellness Moms Live, everyone. Thank you so much for being here this afternoon. Now, to those who just opened their Facebook apps or their browsers, hello once again to you. My name is Gelli Victor, and you are here with us now at Robinson Supermarket's Wellness Moms Live. Now, we wrapped up our first discussion just a few minutes ago, and we are now moving on to our next one. Now, the 1,000 Days for 231 Moms program started in the fourth quarter of 2019, initially supporting 100 moms from one community in Commonwealth, Quezon City. Now, since the beginning, Robinson Supermarket has been supporting these beneficiaries by providing essentials, giving monetary donations, and cooking healthy packed meals in the Ateneo Center for Educational Development Commissary. If not for the Wellness Moms campaign, Wellness Moms Live will not be on its second year. So thank you to Robinson Supermarket, the Ateneo Center for Educational Development, and our sponsors. To our audience, we hope you support Wellness Moms this May. Now that we've gotten to know a bit more about our campaign, let's move on to our second topic of the day. Next step, embracing motherhood. I'm back right here. Okay, so this time it is already our second topic, embracing motherhood. Now, in our previous discussion, we covered what it's like going through pregnancy. This time, let's hear from our guests what they have to say about what happens after the baby is out. This is that wonderful moment. You are really, truly a mother. What now? Okay, so everyone's post-pregnancy experience is different, which is exactly why we are eager to open the floor to our guests and our live audience as well. Feel free to share, but let us start right now. I will ask Dr. Q. They say there's a condition called post-pregnancy identity crisis. What are the signs to watch out for, and what do moms need to know so that they'll know if they're experiencing it?
Yung so-called postpartum or post-pregnancy identity crisis happens really, it's very common actually because, you know, imagine yourself carrying a baby for 9 to 10 months and then just in a matter of few hours, nawala na yung baby, na-deliver mo na. No? So parang feeling mo empty na yung abdomen mo, nagkakaroon ka ng withdrawal symptoms from your baby, and naninibago yung katawan mo physiologically. You are not ready to accept the fact that you don't have the baby anymore sa loob. And then here comes the fact that you go home and then you take care of your baby, and you ask yourself, ano na ba ako ngayon? I'm no longer a pregnant woman. I'm now, ano ako ngayon, nanay, but I have to take care also of myself. No? So actually, this is what, or this is how postpartum depression sets in or starts. No? It starts with the identity crisis actually. So when the woman is not ready to get pregnant and then bigla na lang din siyang nanganak, hindi niya pinlano na magiging nanay siya at this particular time, then anxiety sets in, too much stress, and then nagkakaroon na siya ng problema. Dagdagan pa ng fact na wala siyang kasama sa bahay, the husband already goes back to work, and then silang dalawa na lang ng baby niya. Di ba nakalungkot yun? And I'm sure you have experienced that also. No? So ito yung tinatawag nating postpartum or post-pregnancy identity crisis. At makikita natin to sa isang babae pag siya ay walang ganang kumain, walang drive to take care of the baby. No? Parang ano siya, may distance from the baby, nagiging irritable siya, nagiging very sensitive siya na iyak na lang siya na walang cause ng kung bakit siya umiiyak. Hindi niya alam kung ano na yung nangyayari sa kanya. And these are the things that also the people living with her in the family, in the house, should also be aware of. So, depende rin to sa family dynamics. Kasi kung very supportive ang family, then this is a very transient problem. Hindi siya nagpo-progress into a depression.
Thank you very much for that, Dr. Q. Kaya sobrang importante din talaga na yung i-share nyo itong event
Yes.
natin. Kasi maraming matututunan. Lalo na yung mga kasama nyo sa bahay, i-share nyo, tapos i-tag nyo na sila. Para alam din nila how to treat you properly. I remember sabi ni Dr. Q yung identity crisis, nanganak ka na, pero bakit parang buntis pa rin ako? That was one of those problems for quite a number of moms. I have a question for you, Sam. Did you ever lose your sense of self after you became a parent? And then how were you able to find your way back to yourself?
Okay, so yes, definitely. Like earlier I said I had an easy pregnancy. It wasn't the same after I gave birth. So I wish I knew that. As soon as Leia was born, of course in the hospital, your family's there. So I didn't really get to understand what I was going through. I was just happy I saw people. But as soon as I got home, I felt like I was floating. I was like, why am I not like so happy like in the movies? Like she was there, my husband's here, I have help, I have people visiting, and I wasn't happy even if I had visitors. I ended up crying every night at almost the same time. My husband took me out even. I mean, I was also set like you, where I wanted to breastfeed only. I didn't want to even buy bottles. I didn't nothing. So I was super like set on something, and I was having a hard time. I also had a hard time breastfeeding. So I was like, what is this? So I resorted to, Dr. Google. I didn't know what I was going through. I went to Dr. Google and I found a clip of Alanis Morissette. And I watched her video, and what she was explaining was basically close to what I was feeling. Like, I was like, and they mentioned postpartum depression. So I was like, okay, no, I can't be depressed. And so what I felt like I had to do was write. So instead of telling my husband like what I was feeling, because if I did that, I'd just cry and nothing would come out. So I'd write emails to him, and then I'd tell him he didn't need to reply. I just needed to let it out. So what was good about this was when I would write, at the end of the letter, my emotions, it would leave. But a whole new set would come the next day. So I mean, I just kept doing that, and eventually I was okay. I mean, so I think is it the baby?
It's a good thing
blues?
because
If
you
it's
have
a
an
month?
outlet.
Yeah.
You know how to let this
So
out.
if it's a month, is that called the baby blues, or is it also still postpartum?
If it persists for more than a month, it's postpartum
Okay,
depression.
mine was just a month, luckily.
It could progress into a psychosis.
Oh, okay, wow.
What's the duration, Dr. Q? What's considered normal as postpartum depression, and what is already psychosis?
Ang pag tinatawag natin kasing postpartum depression lang or postpartum blues, mga 3 weeks lang yun actually to 1 month. Pag more than that, then I think that the woman or the mother, the new mother, already needs help.
Alright, so everyone take note. Ang dami nako, yung mga learnings. Keep those in mind or send it over already, and don't forget the hashtags that we want for your learnings. I have a question for Sophie. How did you deal with your postpartum body? Kasi there are really changes, and like I said earlier,
Postpartum ba to?
Parang dapat me.
Kaya siya yung tinanong ano. Kasi parang nagkaroon ka ba ng postpartum body? But for a lot of the moms, the general public talaga, after you give birth, akala mo babalik flat ulit yung child. Diba? Bakit parang buntis pa rin ako? So how did you deal with having the changes with your postpartum body? And then how did you get your confidence back?
Okay, first, I was so big when I was pregnant. As in, super duper duper big.
Talaga.
And then, so I had to be C-section because my baby was so big. And my stomach now is full of stretch marks. My boobs are sagging. My skin is loose. Like, I look nothing like I did before having a baby. And actually, before my baby turned 1 year old, I found myself like looking at myself and I'm like, why do I still look pregnant? Like, my stomach is still big and loose and wrinkly and it's not pretty. But then like for a while I was feeling that way, and then I realized like, wait lang, why am I so mad at my body? I'm so happy I have a Viana, and she's so, in my opinion, she's my daughter, but she's so beautiful, she's perfect. And my body was able to bring her into this world. So I don't allow myself anymore to criticize my body, because my body is amazing. And you know, I'm proud of my stretch marks. I'm
Of
proud
course.
of my C-section cut because grabe, my daughter came out, so I wear a two-piece. Bahala kayo. Judge my stretch marks. I don't care.
That's the kind of outfit that we wanted.
That's the trademark of a mother, the stretch mark. So you should be proud of that.
Yes.
There you go. I don't want to say battle scars. I think that's your
No.
badge of honor.
Yes.
For this life that you brought into this world. Patty, you know, earlier I overheard Dr. Q was saying that your looks haven't changed at all. So we want to know, how do you take care of yourself? And this, you know, whatever practices it is that you have, do you feel like it makes you a better parent?
Well, you know, I always have these discussions with my friends, like in WhatsApp and in Viber, and sometimes you get so inspired with these big projects for self-improvement. And it's all well-meaning, but at the end of the day, it doesn't feel sustainable. And when you're a mom and you just have to be faced with the reality of the day, parang the self-care just really doesn't make sense, or it sort of doesn't plug into your day. So what I've learned, especially during this pandemic, is like, just allow yourself to have self-care that's sustainable, that's simple. It doesn't have to be a grand plan of self-improvement. I'm gonna be amazing and awesome in 2 weeks, because you're setting yourself up for a lot of pressure and a lot of expectations. So something simple, something that's easy to plug into your day. And for me, it's also like, I was just listening to Sam now talking about Pao, because actually our husbands are also friends, and I'm actually very proud to hear how Pao is, because I've seen that firsthand, and same with my husband. Like, they understand when we need when we need that break. And like, even my husband, like when he sees yung face ko na buang na ako, he'll be like, come on kids, let's play Lego outside. So it's not like I have to spend a lot for self-care. It's just plugging something simple that's just for me, and asking the people around you to give it to you as well. So it works both ways, and hopefully for those who are watching, like, don't be afraid to ask for a self-care break, because it's actually much better for the whole family.
Yes, if you are a happier mom, then you know it's a happier home as well.
Yes.
Dr. Ballestero, I have a question with regards to self-care. How important is self-care in parenting, and does this have any effect on a child's emotional well-being?
It's a difficult question, especially if you're struggling financially. Number one, that's just a different aspect, because having a child and raising a child kind of puts a heavy burden on a lot of women, and of course fathers too. And sometimes if you're overwhelmed with the responsibility of the future of the child, and you're actually caught up with your thoughts. But I just appreciate that Patty takes it day by day. So, and I think every day has enough troubles on its own. So what I suggest with the new moms is that you take it day by day, because every day has its own grace. It is very important that you meet your needs first before you meet your child's need, of course, because for example, you're breastfeeding. Syempre, it's a pattern of like receiving first the nutrients, and then you pass it on to your child, and that goes with your psychological or mental care also of the child. I want to share a concept. It's based on CDC. It's called adverse child experiences. So it's a childhood experiences that is potentially traumatic. It goes from 0 to 17 years old. So the crucial age in which the child really needs the presence of the mom is actually between 0 to 2 years old. Yeah, that's why the 1,000 days of the Robinson Supermarket is actually a good cause. No? And then I'd like to reassure that every mom is capable of feeding the child and being there with the child. Just because you're a woman and you gave birth. And the hormones that you have enables you to provide for the child, because the child needs what? 6 months of breastfeeding that you actually have. No? So don't get overwhelmed. I'm sure every woman is capable of raising up a child because you are destined to become a mom. So the modern moms right now, I think, is just exposed to a lot of media. And a lot of gusto ko ito yung pangarap ko sa baby ko, or gusto ko ito yung pangarap ko sa and I like the thought of being simple, because a baby's need is really simple.
And they're just happy. Like I noticed, like even for me, just this pandemic, like I would always think like 24/7, you know, we're together, magpe-face swap na kami ng mga anak ko. But then I was thinking I need self-care and all that. But then I would try to exercise at home. Then I realized I would not have time away from them. So you know what, I realized, you know what, let them just exercise with me.
Yes.
So parang I let go of that notion of having alone time, and you know, I would bug myself over it na parang I never have alone time. So I changed my mindset and thought, I'm glad they're healthy, I'm glad they're here.
Yeah.
This is me taking care of myself, and then they'll also have that understanding of, you know, mama wants to work out because she's strong. And then so it became like, tayo, lahat
And
na
you're
tayo.
empowering your child to take care of themselves as well.
Yes.
If you model of like having a break, mom needs a break. Mom needs to have the
Understand
sunlight.
it.
Or mom needs to have her quiet time, even in the bathroom. And, you're modeling something for your child as well, mental health. That when something is bothering them, they can do something. So yun. So I mean, it's a diet between mother and child na parang empowering each other. So
Thank you very much for that, Dom. Moms, I have a question. What is the best advice you've ever gotten about motherhood? Can we start with you, Sam?
I think the best advice I got was like during the time I was going through what I was going through. My dad, he gave me like a pep talk. He called me. He's like, you know, Sam, you need your rest. You've gone through a lot during the operation and everything, and you're still lacking rest, especially because your baby's still small. So he said, why don't you move her to her own room? You don't need her beside you. Because I was feeling guilty about it. It's like, you know, you've been in your own room since you were born. You were wheeled in to be fed. Do you feel less loved now because mama did that? I was like, no, I don't remember it. She goes, there you go. So after I moved her to her room, it just all at the same time, from the writing to that, the depression left me. So that for me was the best.
Something you needed for
Yeah, I needed to hear my dad say that.
I think just having a parent assure you that you don't need to feel guilty. You turned out okay. What about for you, Sophie?
For me naman, it was from my mom naman. Because in the beginning, like I said, I was like so controlling, and there was just so many things that I wanted to be done a certain way. When my mom reminded me, she just said, you know, you just have to do everything you do for Aviana with love. And then that's enough. Like, you don't have to follow the book, or you don't have to do it the way other people are doing it. You have your own way of love. And that's enough for her. And up until now, I always still think about that when I do anything for my baby. When I change her diapers, like, not with love. Like everything. So yeah, that was the best for me.
Okay, what about for you, Patty?
Well, for me, I'd like to credit my husband. He really has this, it's become sort of like a habit. Like when I feel bogged down and when I'm really exhausted, parang he'll call our kids and just say like, why do you love mom? Like, what did she do today? Like, diba she did this for you? And, you know, my kids are only 6 and 4. But I'm so surprised that they actually articulate it. And in like such a simple way. But for me, sometimes it's like, wow, they actually see me. Like sometimes as moms, you know, you're doing so many things. You feel unseen. Like that's what hurts a lot of moms. So for my husband to actually like, I know it's like, sabihin mo sa mommy mo, para naman masaya siya. But even that, like he knows that for them to verbalize it and for me to actually just, you know,
okay, I'm seen. Like all these efforts, they're not unnoticed. So, for moms, we don't need naman grand gestures. It's just the feeling that parang, okay, we're appreciated.
It becomes a habit for them.
Yeah.
Especially since Mother's Day is tomorrow. If you still don't know what it is you want to do for your moms, there you go. You're already getting great pieces of advice right here. Just let them know that they are doing an amazing job. You know what? I'm getting a lot of amazing learnings from every single one. Sophie's input earlier about, just she was feeling all this pressure, but realizing that, you know what, I just need to do things with love. So let me just do this with love. And I think Dr. Ballestero gave a great input earlier wherein she said, everything that you need to bring up the child, it's already in you. So all the moms, if you ever feel like you are not enough, don't even give that the time of day. Know that you are already enough. Everything that you need, it's already in you. We've just wrapped up another great discussion on such an enlightening topic. Again, thank you so much to Sam, to Sophie, to Patty, Dr. Q, Dr. Ballestero. We can't help but relate to each other's triumphs and struggles, right? Now, I just wanted to quickly send out a message. I know for a lot of the husbands of the new moms, they feel useless. I don't know if any of your husbands have ever, expressed that sentiment. But you know what? You are not. You may feel useless when it comes to the baby, but you're definitely not useless to the mother. Makikita niyo example ni Sam, ni Patty dito. Talagang the husbands are really the ones who help them get over phases. The husbands are the ones who make them feel, better. They felt like themselves again. So on that part, hindi nyo man maalagaan ang baby gaya ng gusto nyo, pero pwedeng-pwede nyo alagaan ang inyong mga partners. So, right? To the husbands, share naman. Tag the husbands right there. Of course, taking care of yourself is just as important as taking care of others. Don't forget that you can find all your self-care essentials at a Robinsons supermarket near you. And the Wellness Moms promo makes shopping even worth your while this whole month of May. Make sure to check out those deals and discounts. You can also enjoy big savings and save time with our Subscribe and Save program at Robinsons Supermarket via Go Robinsons. Place your order one time and have your mom and baby's needs delivered regularly based on your preferred frequency, whether every 2 weeks, every month, or every 2 months. Ayan, so kung ikaw yung type na lagi nakakalimot, yan, Go Robinsons na. Yan ang makakatulong sa inyo. Kasi if you just you save the frequency, Go Robinsons, and Robinsons Supermarket na yung gagawa niyan para sa inyo. Admit it, shopping online is super convenient, especially for busy moms and moms-to-be, thanks to Robinsons Supermarket Subscribe and Save program. Once again, thank you to our panel. Stay tuned, everyone. Don't go anywhere because we've got our third and final topic. It is coming right up. Growing child, adapting to changes. Ayan na naman. How did you grow up so fast? Now we are going to give our celebrity moms and medical experts a short break while you and I play another game, and we will be playing it with our live audience. So this time the game is brought to you by Anmom Materna. This one's called Maternal Instinct. Okay, so here are our mechanics. One by one, elements of a product's packaging will be flashed on screen. So keep your eyes glued to the screen. Just guess the product based on the packaging. Use the hashtag #AnMomHealthyPregnancy and #AnMomComplete to qualify. So for this one, we need your correct answer and 2 hashtags. Again, that's #AnMomHealthyPregnancy and #AnMomComplete. Another set of 5 winners will be randomly chosen to get 1,000 pesos in e-gift certificates. So, did you hear all of the mechanics? We hope you did, and we hope you stick around until later because some of our winners will be announced at the end of our show. Let's get ready to play Maternal Instinct and switch screens in 3, 2, 1, switch. Let's cue our timer for 60 seconds. This is Maternal Instinct brought to you by Anmom Materna. Ready, get set, go! All right, clue number 1. As you can see on your screens, this product is a powdered milk drink for pregnant and lactating women. It is specifically made for all mommies to be out there. Clue number 2. It is made with GA to support brain development with 100% folate and calcium in just 2 glasses. It is also low fat, which is great for both mommy and baby. Clue number 3. Aside from GA, calcium, and folate, it is also packed with Mind G+, probiotic DR10, and DHA for more benefits to moms-to-be and new moms. Clue number 4. Our second to the last clue is it comes in a delicious chocolate flavor that makes drinking this milk for moms oh so yummy. Lastly, clue number 5. This is already a bit of a giveaway, a bit. You see the Anmom brand there and the name of the variant itself. I won't say it out loud anymore, but you still have a few seconds to comment your answer. Actually, time is up. That is it for Maternal Instinct here at Wellness Moms Live. Do you think you got the correct answer? I should certainly hope so because it was right there. Kung hindi nyo pa nahulaan yun, ewan ko na. But I am seeing some of the correct answers pero walang hashtag. Nako! O kaya kulang ng hashtag. Make sure you have 2 hashtags, okay? Our correct answer is Anmom Materna. Okay. Now, Anmom has the complete and essential nutrients that support the 8 signs of a healthy pregnancy with the help of 2 glasses a day and balanced meals. Save more with Anmom Mommy Savers when you shop at Robinsons Supermarket. Get 50 pesos off on the everyday 375-gram pack and 75 pesos off on the 800-gram pack. We hope you enjoyed our game, and again, thank you to Anmom Materna. We're just about to go into the next part of the show, but let's check in on our live audience. Again, are you having fun? Let me know in the comment section. Tell us in the comments, and we want those reactions. So please click on that reaction button. We want to see the hearts, and we want to see the likes. Okay? Thank you very much for that. Are you enjoying? Are you excited to hear your name as a winner? Well, hopefully. Okay, so keep those messages coming in. We would love to know your thoughts on our Wellness Moms Live episode today. And now it is time for us to move on to the next part of our show, which I'm sure you're all excited about. This one is The Doctor is In. Like I said, the doctor is in. That's what we are heading into. Now, as I mentioned earlier in the program, we collected important questions from wellness moms. We encouraged all moms and moms-to-be, wherever they are in their motherhood journey, to leave their questions for our medical experts to answer. I did say take advantage of this, right? And I think several moms did, so thank you. So if you are a loyal follower of Robinsons Supermarket's official Facebook page, you would have already seen some questions answered by Dr. Raul Quillamor, or Dr. Q, and Dr. Myrtle Ballestero. This time, they will be answering select questions live. So our live audience can get a free consultation right here, right now. I know you're all curious to see if your questions were chosen, so let's not delay it any further. Once again, let's welcome Dr. Raul Quillamor and Dr. Myrtle Ballestero.
Okay, so for our question number 1, it's from Macy. I recently gave birth. Tama po ba na mag-feed by demand ako para makatulong sa growth spurt ng baby ko? It's really important that you respond to your baby's feeding cues. So you have to be sensitive about it. And when you say yes, so the answer is yes. And feeding by demand means that you're sensitive of the lips, of the tongue, and of the crying. No? If your baby is already crying, that means in adult terms, gutom na ako. So dapat yung tonguing, yung lip smacking, like ganon. If your baby is already doing that, that means he's already ready for another feed. So it usually happens between 2 to 3 hours. So if your baby feeds 20 minutes long every 2 to 3 hours, you are sufficiently giving milk for your newborn. So that's the sufficiency. If your baby is feeds more, way better. So that's it.
The second question, Doc Myrtle, is addressed to me. And this came from Margaret Concepcion, and her question is, I'm 38 and currently considering freezing my eggs. Is there an age limit, and what are the pros and cons of doing it? So apparently, baka hindi pa to married si Margaret, no? And she wants to have her eggs frozen para pag nag-asawa siya, or when she wants to get pregnant, meron na siyang naka-reserve na egg. If you want to do it, Margaret, the best time for you to do it is now, as in now na. Kasi you're already 38. No? Kasi pag 39 ka na, no fertility clinic will accept you for egg freezing kasi the older you get, the bigger the chances or the higher the chances that that egg will be chromosomally abnormal. So nagkakaroon ng mga chromosomal problems. So hindi na pag i-fertilize na yung egg, hindi na siya magiging normal. So your baby will be congenitally defective. So ngayon na dapat na 38 ka, this is the best time that you go to a fertility clinic for your egg freezing. Anong pros? The pros would be, or the advantages would be, you can time your pregnancy. So even if you are 40, if you want to get pregnant, that egg will be taken from the bank and it will be fertilized and it will be injected back into your uterus. So matatime mo yung pregnancy mo, and you can have it even if you are 45, but there's no risk of having a congenitally defective baby kasi yung egg na yan ay nakuha sa'yo when you're still younger. What are the disadvantages? The disadvantage is that when you want an egg, your eggs frozen, bibigyan ka ng gamot para ma-stimulate yung ovaries mo to produce and grow more eggs, more than one. Kasi sayang naman yung pera mo na isang egg lang i-freeze mo tapos defective pala. No? So, dapat maraming eggs ang ma-harvest and then yun ang i-freeze. No? So, when you are given a drug that will stimulate your ovulation, lalaki bigla yung ovaries mo, and that will cause some pain, nagno-nausea ka, nag-vomiting, minsan masakit yung tiyan mo, nasusuka ka, naduduwal. Some women who are on hyperstimulation, nagkakalagnat din sila at marami pang ibang mararamdaman, no? Headache, severe headache kung minsan. So these are the more common disadvantages that you need to know before you decide to have your eggs frozen.
Okay, and then number 3 question, Dr. Q, comes from Max Gab Pantino. I have a 3-year-old toddler, Doc, at nahihirapan akong pakainin siya ng rice at meat dishes. Mas gusto pa niya ng fruits, biscuits, and yogurts at pasta. Gusto ko po i-push na mapakain siya ng iba pang pagkain, pero nahihirapan po kasi akong maapoy pa lang niya yung ulam para siyang naduduwal. Ano po kaya pwede kong gawin? Okay, so let's assume that this child is a 3-year-old that's normal. No, he has a normal development. He seems to be a picky eater, but we term the picky eater child if number 1, Max Gab, you have to list 30 food items that you think you have offered to your child. So, and then there is a different pace for every child. That doesn't mean that parang pag naaamoy pa lang niya, ayaw na niya. So, sometimes if the food item is really very healthy, like source of protein, no, yung meat, no, and then yung rice or lugaw, ganon, you can give it like a few amounts. Doesn't mean that you don't have to pressure your child that he consumes it, he has just to get used to its smell. And then, siguro after a few introductions, he can play with it. Sayang, no? Pero it's the process, no? Parang play with it muna. He doesn't have to eat it. You don't have to pressure her or him. And then afterwards, he can take a few bites, and then that's it. You have to establish a safe environment for that child to really get used to the food. Sometimes it takes time also to acclimatize. Experts say, gastroenterologists say that you have to offer your child 20 times the food item before you say na ayaw na niya. So imagine that. So if you have offered a good food to your child, offer it 20 times, and that's you can eliminate it to the list of 30 food that you should have introduced already at 3 years old. So medyo madami tayo. It's a really tough job, pero you have to be patient with your child. So I'm not labeling this child as a picky eater unless you fulfilled the 30 items and then you have already ticked off a lot of them.
So remember, moms, patience is a virtue. Yeah. The next question comes from Joan Mateo. Happy Saturday po. Happy Saturday din, Joan. I just want to ask po sana, what are the possible things to consider po to conceive after a miscarriage? So apparently, Joan had a miscarriage before. I just recently experienced a miscarriage po last February with our second child. And it took us almost 13 years po for our second pregnancy. So the second pregnancy after 13 years ended up in a miscarriage. But the problem of Joan is she has PCOS. Ito yung tinatawag nilang PCOS, if you're familiar with PCOS, polycystic ovarian syndrome. And this is a condition where the ovaries are made up of young follicles pero hindi siya nag-grow, hindi sila nagde-develop into mature egg. So, ibig sabihin noon, si Joanne ay hindi siya nag-ovulate despite her having menstrual cycles. Pero most often than not, women with PCOS or PCOS have irregular menstrual cycles. So, ang dapat nito na gagawin mo, Joanne, ay you need to see a gynecologist or a fertility specialist who is also an OB/GYN specialist so that your PCOS or your PCOS will be addressed first. Igagamutin mo na yung PCOS before you can get pregnant. Kasi pag nag-pregnant ka, na nandyan pa yung PCOS mo, chances are you will end up having another miscarriage. And of course, the most important thing is your lifestyle. Kung nag-alcohol ka, nag-smoke ka, you have to stop this. If you are obese or overweight, you have to lose weight. And then, kung masyado ka namang payat na ang katawan mo ay talagang very thin, then you need to gain weight muna before you plan to get pregnant.
Thank you very much. Thank you so much to Dr. Quillamor and Dr. Ballestero. Pero syempre maraming salamat sa mga katanungan na pinadala nyo. Nakatulong sa aming lahat while the doctors were answering all of those questions. Lahat kami, okay, nodding talaga. So thank you so much to all of you for sending those questions in. I'm sure marami kayong natulungan, marami kaming natutunan dahil sa mga katanungan nyo. You know what? I'm sure it's been very helpful to all the moms and even the dads in our live audience to hear your professional advice on their concerns. Thank you once again, doctors. Now, I hope you keep track of all the hashtag New Learning Unlocked in all of our discussions, because again, you will have a chance, you can get a chance to win more prizes later on. Again, that is for hashtag New Learning Unlocked. And anyway, we've now heard our Wellness Moms doctors and their advice. Now it is time that I welcome back our celebrity moms to wrap up our discussions for the day. Our final topic for today is growing child adapting to changes. Topics from partner to parent, and then we moved on to embracing motherhood and all of its changes post-pregnancy. Up next, we will conclude our discussions with the next stage of motherhood, which is growing child adapting to changes. I'm excited to hear from our panel because we all know that this journey is a journey of many firsts. Even if it's your second child, in the case of Patty, she's got 2 kids, Theo and Astrid. one child is probably a stark contrast from the other. She's nodding well. No, it's an ever-changing, challenging time, but beautiful and memorable nonetheless. To kick off our discussion, our first question is actually for Dr. Quillamor. What preparations does a new mom need to make before going back to work? How often do they need to visit their OBGYN post-pregnancy?
Yeah. There are actually a lot of preparations for this month. Kaya lang ayoko silang takutin kasi simple lang naman ang mga preparations. It doesn't cost anything actually. No? Unang-una lifestyle. And I would like to personally thank Robinson Supermarket for their Wellness Moms, because this is a very important platform where we, the moms and the doctors, can share information and educate our future moms and the new moms as well, no? And the older moms. Kasi very important ang lifestyle. So when during the time that the mother is taking care of her baby, kasi naka-leave naman siya, no? We have the 105 days expanded maternity leave law. Alam niyo ba 'yon? Na pag may work kayo at mag-leave kayo, it's 105 days. And then if you're a single mom, if you qualify as a single mom, you have an additional 15 days. So 120 days yan with pay yan dapat. Okay. So, during the time that the mother is with the child na nag-breastfeed siya, she takes care of her baby, she shouldn't forget that she should also take care of herself. Kasi di ba, importante yon. A healthy mother begets a healthy child. And then, during the time that she's taking care of this baby, alagaan ang katawan niya, kakain siya ng nutritious food, and then sundan lang ninyo yung platong Pinoy, yung pinggang Pinoy ng Department of Health. You can download that, no? Hindi naman yan Google Doctor, downloaded talaga kasi ano yan, pinoprovide ng Department of Health yan through the Food and Nutrition Research Institute. So they can download this, and this is a good guide for them on what to eat. Kasi 4 na quadrants yung plato na yan, nandiyan yung carbohydrates, yung fats and proteins, may fruits, no? So yung mga gulay-gulay nandoon din. So sundan lang nila yon, and they will prepare themselves for an eventual separation from the baby. Okay, another thing that they need to do is prepare themselves emotionally, kasi magkakaroon sila ng withdrawal symptoms or yung separation anxiety, no? Better known as separation anxiety. Mawala ka na sa bahay mo, naalaga mo na yung baby mo, nagbanding na kayo, di ba? From the time that you deliver the baby, may unang yakap na kayo, nakapatong na yun sa breast mo, naglalatching na si baby. So talagang yung bonding ng mother and baby, very strong yan. Bigla mong iiwanan ngayon si baby, di ba? Saka nag-breastfeed ka pa. So prepare yourself emotionally, not only physically but also emotionally. And then third, yung if you are breastfeeding, you can still fully breastfeed even if you go back to work. Dala ka ng pang-collect mo ng breast milk, and then doon dapat sa workplace mo, dapat meron silang breastfeeding room doon where you can collect the breast milk, ilagay mo sa ref, pag uwi mo, yung dadali mo doon, pasalubong mo sa baby mo. So you can still breastfeed fully even if you are working. So ito yung mga 3 bagay na kailangan i-prepare ng mother. And syempre, ayokong sabihin na nanay lang ang may role. The tatay also has a role, kasi syempre dapat may understanding from the father, may cooperation from the father na hey, mag-ano pala si misis ko, o mag-work na pala siya. So kailangan may suporta, talagang todo suporta yung husband sa wife niya for her to be able to do these things, no? To prepare herself for that event na uuwi, lalabas na siya to go back to work, to resume work.
Dr. Q, I had a second question with that. How often does the mom need to visit the OBGYN after giving birth?
Yes, it depends kung mag-normal delivery siya o nag-cesarean section siya. Kasi pag normal delivery, personally, wala naman kasing cookbook recommendations dyan. I see my patient a week after delivery pag normal delivery or cesarean section. And then pag normal delivery, after the first week, I will see them every 2 weeks for 1 month. And then before she resumes her work, I see them. Pag cesarean section, I see them twice in 1 month, bali every 2 weeks. But the first week, titingin ko muna siya, and then every 2 weeks din. Pero ang last month niya, every 2 weeks pa rin until she resumes her work. So, depende yan. And it depends on what problem or what comorbidities the mother has. Kasi kung may diabetes siya, mas frequent ang check-up. Kung may hypertension o kung may mga thyroid problems, mas frequent ang check-up, even after delivery.
Thank you very much for that, Dr. Du. I have a question for our moms this time around, and we're bringing in the kind of life that we are currently living in, which is the pandemic life. So I wanted to ask Sophie, how has living in the pandemic affected your life as a working mom?
Well, now kasi if I take on a show or go on do a movie, I would have to be locked in for a month minimum, which I'm not really ready for emotionally. Like Doc said, I can't really leave my baby that long. So I had to put that on hold. But thankfully, because of the pandemic also, there are so many ways to work from home, which worked out for me. Parang I feel like, okay, this is the perfect time for me and my baby because I'm able to work from home. I'm able to work around her schedule, and I'm able to, be with her every day. So I still kind of have to mentally prepare myself to be able to leave her, even for just a day. Today's the first time I left her, and like when there are dull moments, I'm like, what's doing? So it's still hard. So yeah, I still have to get there.
Sophie's daughter is about a year, right?
She's
so
cute
naman kasi. Sophie sings sa atin, Patty, about 6. My daughter is 7. They're much older, but trust me, ganun pa rin.
Ganun pa rin.
Always checking. Yung tipong kakaalis mo parang nami-miss mo na sila. It hasn't changed at all. I have a question for Dr. Ballestero. How does parental stress affect child development?
Wow, it's a good question, especially if you're a primary caregiver as a mom like that. No? Parental stress has an adverse effect on your child. Let's hope that it's not, but sometimes if we're talking about the first 1,000 years or first 1,000 days of the child, no, parang it's from 0 to 2, and that's the time where the safety, the attachment, and the feeling of being taken care of is established in the child. Unfortunately, your child doesn't have words to express the distress that they have, but they can carry it on into their childhood and then adolescence and eventually into adulthood. So if you're like, for example, due to some sickness, for example, or if some moms are depressed right now and doesn't really have the energy or the capacity to take care of her newborn, supportive group like the family, the husband also needs to be there for the child in order to take the place of the mom who's recuperating and eventually can go back to her role. So I'd like to highlight also na I want to encourage you, mom, to be there for your child. Have breastfeed your child for up to 6 months. It has lots of benefits because it will also affect the health, behavior, and life potential of your child. Imagine that the first 2 years, no, adverse child experiences, no, like for example neglect, no, and of course yung potentially witnessing a traumatic dispute between husband and wife. Sometimes the child is around. They also have they also remember it, but they don't have language for it. So sometimes they carry it, and it will affect their future relationship with their peers also, and eventually engage into high-risk behaviors according to CDC and PPS. So lasting effects of ACEs would include obesity, diabetes, depression, suicide, heart disease, and behaviors such as high-risk behaviors such as smoking, alcoholism, when your child grows up in that environment. Of course, I think your children are far. But I'm talking to all the viewers right there. And then a life potential, they have frequent dropouts, and the academic achievement seem to have not been reached when they are early exposed to mothers or parents who are depressed or even have vices. So I encourage you to have healthy lifestyle, parents, mothers, and be there for your child as early as possible, because you never know how it will affect their future and health and mental health.
Thank you very much for that, Dr. Ballestero. I think that's also sending out a message to never assume that your child, just because they're not able to articulate themselves, that they don't know what's going on, or they're not listening. Ay, hindi naman ako naiintindihan, bata ka. No. They know everything. They are absorbing, and ayun na yung mga effects na gaya ng sinabi ni Dr. Ballestero. Kanina, when we were talking about leaving your child for just a little bit, parang it's your chance to get away from your child. But the minute you're away, I'm missing my child. Yeah. I'm curious for Sam. Did you ever consider leaving and just dropping your career to be a full-time mom because of that feeling of I don't want to leave my child?
Well, I don't really need to leave all the time. My work doesn't really require me to stay out too long. So luckily, I get to do everything at home. I mean, yes, the only issue with staying at home is you don't really have a good schedule. You end up working more actually. And it's harder because you get to see your kid nag you to like stop working. You're like, wait, I'm here. But then you realize you're not. So I think more than stopping my career, like maybe just limiting or giving a schedule even if no one's giving me a schedule. So basically that's all. Not really leaving a career. I don't really have an intense like schedule.
It's just creating that sort of schedule for yourself. If you don't have one, I'm going to make one, so I have a system, sort of. Patty, as modern moms now, syempre, we have to embrace technology. We have to embrace apps, mobile apps. Is there any particular mobile app or mobile apps that you can recommend to our viewers right now?
Actually,
that
I was
help
just
you with parenthood?
thinking about that. I think I need your guidance because I really don't know much mobile apps. Like I just realized now, like maybe I should take advantage of how technology is so easily accessible. But I guess one thing that I love, especially during this pandemic, is the connectivity that I still got with friends. Like we have a WhatsApp group with Sam and a whole group of moms. I also have different groups. So even just the connectivity, like technology sometimes is, there's like a negative stigma about social media, and yes, it can be harmful if you allow it to sort of dictate the way you make decisions. But there's also beauty in connecting with people, especially when all of us were separated on lockdowns. I felt like I was able to get closer to all my friends and learn more from my friends. So I think people shouldn't be too afraid of the digital world. Like you just have to have a change of mindset to see how it could sort of flow. Like you have your values in place, you know the foundation of what type of parent you want to be, and then sort of filter what you'll allow yourself to be exposed to. I think in the same way like we talk about, health, our habits, our lifestyle, ganun din when it comes to social media and whatever we digest online.
It's so true. Technology did keep us connected to our mom tribe.
Yes.
Yung mga groups, yung mga group chats na yan, kuminsan recommendation lang yan ng ng K-drama. Mababanding na kayo over that.
Masaya ka na nun. What to watch.
Yung mga scenes, pag-uusapan nyo, ano na yun, that's your me time. Ayan, mga mommies, mga lovers ng K-drama, alam niyo pinag-usapan namin. Okay, so of course, don't forget to include, since we're talking about mobile apps right there, don't forget to include the Go Robinsons delivery app to your arsenal of mom must-have apps. This is available on iOS and Android. Take advantage of Robinson Supermarket's delivery app to make mom life much easier. You don't even have to step out of your home. The things that you regularly order, you can have that on schedule. Parang si Sam, she's creating a schedule for herself. You can do that with your deliveries. Remember, we also have our Subscribe and Save program, which you can also take advantage of to get your essentials delivered to you at your convenience. It's really perfect for all of us busy moms. Just one more thing you don't have to worry about, one more thing you don't need to think about, okay? There's also the Consulta MD app for your telehealth needs, of course. If you've ever found yourself needing to talk to a doctor at 3 in the morning, whether it's for you or your baby, Consulta MD is here to connect you to a doctor anytime, anywhere. That's like your doctor on call, right at your fingertips. Consulta MD is a health app that gives you 24/7 access to licensed doctors, like the ones you just heard from today. They are on video call. You can even request for e-prescriptions, e-lab requests, and e-medical certificates at your doctor's discretion. Download the app now on Google Play, Apple App Store, or App Gallery, or visit use.consulta.md/Robinson's Supermarket to get started. I will say that again. That is use.consulta.md/Robinson's Supermarket, so you can already get started. That is it. That is it for our discussions here at Wellness Moms Live. Thank you once again to Sophie, to Samantha, to Patty. Thank you so much to Dr. Quillamor, to Dr. Ballestero. Thank you so much for being here. We are very grateful that you could all make it. Take time out to sit down with us today. Thank you, Sophie. You had it in you to leave your daughter for just a little bit.
For the first time.
You'll hug her so much later.
Yeah, you'll miss her even more, which is, you end up appreciating her because you got to spend some time with your fellow moms. Would you like to say something to greet all of the moms a happy Mother's Day, and maybe your message for Robinson's Supermarket? We'll start with you, Dr. Q.
Okay, so I would like to greet first, of course, our moms here and those who are watching us. Happy Mother's Day, and more power to all our moms. My mom is 94 years. She will be 94 this coming August, and she's still strong. So, hindi ko siya mag-date bukas kasi puno bukas sa mga restaurant. So, I will date her siguro sometime next week. And thank you very much, Robinson Supermarket, for the Wellness Moms program. I hope that you will continue this endeavor, not only this year, but in the next few years to come, until Gelli Victor here becomes abot siya or reaches 90 years old. Siya pa rin yung magiging host natin. Thank you very much, Gelli. And of course, to our moms and Dr. Ballestero, thank you so much.
Thank you.
I had fun.
Thank you, Dr. Q. Advance Happy Mother's Day to your 94-year-old mom. What about Dr. Ballestero? What's your message for everyone?
Yeah, to all moms out there, I think what I'd like to give you is that you have it in you to take care of your child. And the first 1,000 days of your child is really very valuable, and I believe that every child is equal and every mom is equal in that area, because all a child needs is simple: you, your milk, and your presence and your love. So in the first 6 months. So I think it's a good design that God gave us. So, and for the next 6 months, don't worry about it, because you have the first 6 months to prepare. So because everybody's equal in the first 6 months. And take it easy. I think your child knows that you're having a difficult time, and if you feel like you need a professional help, it's not a sign of weakness to acknowledge that you need it. So and it will always be the bravest thing to do for your child, that you first meet your needs and then meet your child's need. And you will never be a lesser mom by doing that, because everybody has a different story, and I'm sure your child will turn out right. We doctors are just here to support whatever your needs are.
Thank you, Dr. Ballestero. All right, let's hear it from the moms themselves. We'll start with you, Sam.
What they said.
I know. I like that message.
That's okay, man. I just want to say thank you to Robinson Supermarket for doing this. I wish I had this also when I was like a new mom. And I just want to tell all the other moms, Happy Mother's Day, and you are your baby's best.
Yeah.
You know most like what the baby needs.
I think the moms are probably thinking and feeling right now, yes, I am my baby's best. I am all she needs, he needs.
Yeah.
Sophie, for you.
Yeah, well, thank you so much, Robinson Supermarket, for having me here today. Ang dami kong natutunan from sila Doc and from my fellow moms. So, I'm so happy like to hear that I'm normal. I'm a normal mom. So, yeah, thank you so much and happy Mother's Day to all moms.
And finally, for you, Patty.
Yes, well, again, thank you so much, Robinson Supermarket. I think this is great because moms have a safe space where, you know, we can all just share information and learn together. You know, parenting is a very humbling journey. I think humility has been my greatest teacher. And for the fathers out there, you know, this is the time to celebrate those strong mothers. So I would like to encourage you to make them feel like a queen. And not only tomorrow, like what you mentioned, every day should be Mother's Day. So happy Mother's Day to everyone.
Thank you very much. Such beautiful messages from our celebrity moms and our doctors. Thank you. You got this, Mommy. Just keep that in mind with everything that you're going through. Just remind yourself, I got this. Everything I need is already in me. You know, it's not external to you. All right? So kaya mo yan. Pareho ng kinaya namin, and we never thought that we could, but here we are, and we're all still learning along the way. That's why it's absolutely wonderful that we have a platform like Wellness Mom. So thank you so much, Robinson Supermarket. Once again, thank you to all of our guests for gracing us with their presence today. I had a blast speaking with every single one of you, you know, learning all about your experiences and knowing, just like Sophie said, hindi lang pala ako. I'm just normal. You know, all moms experience this and feel this and think this. So your experiences and advice truly resonate with me, and I'm sure with all the other moms and parents out there. While our panel discussion has actually officially wrapped, we still have one more guest speaker coming up in just a few. She's going to talk about nutrition for your pregnancy. Make sure you watch out for that. If you're curious about maternal nutrition and the importance of maternal milk to you and your health, don't leave this stream because we have nutritionist dietitian Ms. J.V. Salamat talking to us about the 8 signs of a healthy pregnancy. We've been playing heaps of games. You don't know the winners yet, do you? So don't go anywhere because we will have that coming up as well. As we prep for our next discussion, let's take another short break. I will leave these men and women again so that we can play our third game this afternoon. This is a game that's brought to you by Aveeno. This is Mom-cabulary. Okay, so here are our mechanics. An illustration will be flashed on your screens. Find all 5 words hidden in the photo that describes Aveeno Skin Relief. All right, you need to look for those 5 words. You have 60 seconds to comment your answer with the hashtag. This time around, it is hashtag SkinMergency. Hashtag SkinMergency. Dapat tama yung spelling, okay? We will select 5 more winners randomly from all correct answers who will win 1,000 pesos worth of e-gift certificates. Is everyone ready for Mom-cabulary? I hope so. Again, keep on watching until the end of our show to find out if you become one of our winners, as we will announce them later on. Let's switch screens in 3, 2, 1. Okay, let's cue our timer for 60 seconds and play Mom-cabulary. Ready, set, go. All right, so you're looking at words right now. You will have to find the 5 5 words that perfectly describes Aveeno Skin Relief. Again, once you find those words, all 5, send it over as one comment. Dapat all 5 words in one comment lang ha. Tapos dapat merong hashtag skin emergency. Huwag niyong isend individually yung words. Okay? Kasi if you send just one word, hindi counted yun as an entry. Dapat all 5 words, tapos may hashtag na skin emergency. Meron pa kayong time. Kung sinend nyo as individual words, kasi may nakita ko kanina, isang word lang yun na kailangan natin ng 5. Send nyo ulit. Okay? So you have a few more seconds. Nakikita nyo yung Aveeno bottle. Medyo lumalapit na. That means our timer will soon be done. Okay, let's see. And a few more. Send. Is up. That's it for Momcabulary featuring Aveeno Skin Relief. Did you find all of the words that we are looking for? I should certainly hope so. We were looking for 5, and the 5 words are... You see it right there? There's rapid, there's soothing, dry, immediate, and oat. So you should have all 5 words, not necessarily in that order, as long as you have all those 5 words along with the hashtag skin emergency for your entry to be considered correct and possibly give you that win. Okay? We will announce that later on. Aveeno Get Rapid Skin Relief for very dry, itchy skin from first use with Aveeno Skin Relief Lotion prescribed by dermatologists for sensitive skin. Best of luck to everyone who joined Momcabulary. I hope you become one of our 5 winners of 1,000 pesos in e-gift certificates. Thank you once again to Aveeno for that game. We have one more game before we end the show today, but for now, it is going to be our last time doing a vibe check. So magparamdam na talaga kayo. Kung hindi nyo pa ginagawa yung kanina, dapat ngayon maramdaman ko na nandyan lang kayo, nag-e-enjoy kayo at pinapanood nyo to. Yay! Thank you so much for all the hearts and the thumbs up. I don't mind either. I like them both as long as it's coming from you. Let us know as well what you think of Wellness Moms Live Year 2. Okay, are you enjoying what it is you're looking forward to? And remember, we're also looking for that learning. So make sure you listen intently sa mga usapan with the experts and our celebrity moms, okay? Once again, thank you for staying with us throughout the show. We hope that you are picking up a very important learnings, which you can comment with the hashtag New Learning Unlocked. Again, that's the hashtag New Learning Unlocked for a chance to win a prize from Wellness Moms. So many wonderful opportunities to win prizes right here, whether it's with the game, natututo ka na, nananalo ka pa ng premyo, diba? Alright, so next up, let's call on our guest speaker to talk to us about another important topic, the importance of nutrition in pregnancy. Mommies, let's welcome Ms. JV Salamat to Wellness Moms Live.
Hello everyone, I am Joanne Salamat. I am a registered nutritionist dietitian and I'm here to share with you the importance of nutrition in pregnancy. What is a healthy pregnancy? A healthy pregnancy, as we all know, should last for 9 months. It is a pregnancy wherein the baby should weigh at least 5.5 pounds at birth, and it is a pregnancy in which the mother feels generally well and healthy for the whole 9 months, except for the usual paglilihi or morning discomfort or morning sickness during the first trimester. A healthy diet plays an important role for a healthy pregnancy. For women who are still not pregnant but planning to get pregnant, you need to take care of what you eat, choose the right foods, get enough sleep, and avoid vices like smoking and drinking alcohol. For pregnant mothers, we all know that the food we eat affects the health of our baby in our womb, and it also affects our pregnancy. And when we do breastfeed, we have to also eat right, nutritious foods in the right quantity, because the quality of breast milk also would affect the health of our infant. So what is the state of nutrition among pregnant Filipino women? This graph shows you that there are 14% or more or less of chronic energy deficient pregnant women. And this study is the latest study published by the Foods and Nutrition Research Institute. Ano ibig sabihin ng chronic energy deficiency? Kulang po ng energy source ang kinakain ng buntis. While on the other hand, meron pong almost 29% na mga buntis ang overweight or obese. And it is important to have yourself checked regularly by your midwife or doctor so that they can monitor your weight. Dahil hindi po maganda pag ang isang buntis po ay overweight or obese. Anemia is also one of the top 10 problems of pregnant and lactating women in the Philippines. And as you can see the graph, there are 30% of women who are anemic and 22% of women who are anemic in urban areas. And this is a concern that has to be addressed by the government and by health care. Next is the proportion of the population of pregnant women meeting 100% of their protein requirement. We all know how important protein is in pregnant women because it affects the growth and development of their baby inside their womb or the fetus. And this study says that 17% of pregnant women meet their protein requirements, and for lactating women, there are only 19%. What about calcium? We all know that calcium is important for strong bones and teeth, and it is very important for the growth and development of the fetus in the mother's womb. And as you can see, 91% of pregnant women are inadequate, or these women do not meet their calcium requirements. When it comes to vitamin C, nakikita natin na napakataas, almost 94% of pregnant mothers do not meet the required vitamin C intake. And we all know that vitamin C is important for strong immunity. We don't want to get sick when we are pregnant. Yet this chart says that 90% of pregnant women do not meet their vitamin C needs. Next is vitamin A. Alam natin na ang vitamin A ay importante for good eyesight. Mahalaga din ang vitamin A for our immune system and of course for our skin. And the 2018 to 2019 survey says that almost 80% of pregnant women are inadequate when it comes to vitamin A. Sa iron naman po, kanina we have seen that anemia is also a concern when it comes to the health of pregnant women. And look at this graph, 100% of pregnant women are inadequate when it comes to their iron requirement and intake. Mahalaga po ang iron for healthy growth and development of the fetus because it is important for oxygen distribution, for the quality of blood, and also for blood volume. Kasi po pag buntis ang ina, nag-increase po ang blood volume niya at mahalaga po dyan ang iron. So paano po ba ang scenario, no? Yung food intake ng mga buntis sa Pilipinas? Nakikita po natin na when it comes to protein, 92% ang kumakain ng high-quality protein among pregnant women, and among the 92%, 67% ang kumakain ng isda and fish products as their protein source, and 43% get their protein source from meat and meat products. Milk is not even mentioned in this slide or in this material. Next is for lactating women, ganun din po, out of the 90% lactating women who eats protein from good sources, 64% get it from fish and fish products, and 41.5% from meat products. Kaya po, importante ang maternal milk sa buntis. We all know na napakataas ng bilihin ngayon. We cannot even buy the right fruit. We cannot even buy enough protein from animal sources dahil sa taas ng halaga ng bilihin. And dito po pumapasok ang advantage ng isang maternal milk katulad ng Anmom. Nakikita niyo po sa slide or sa screen na Anmom contains all the essential nutrients that a pregnant mother needs compared to regular milk. I would like to emphasize, hindi po masama ang regular milk. But when it comes to pregnancy, where there is an increase in the need of nutrients, mas makakabuti po sa isang buntis ang uminom ng maternal milk tulad ng Anmom. Nakikita din po natin ang difference ng maternal milk versus your vitamin mineral capsules or tablets. Again, wala pong masamang uminom ng vitamin mineral capsule or tablets, but if you would weigh the advantage, mas malaki po ang advantage kung ang inyong iinumin ay maternal milk tulad ng Anmom dahil meron po itong taglay na protein, fats, carbohydrates, plus the needed vitamins and minerals ng isang buntis. Nakita niyo rin po sa graph na ipinakita ko kanina na very deficient ang Filipino pregnant woman pagdating sa protina. Sa energy, yan po ang unang slide na ipinakita ko. Marami po sa mga buntis na Pilipino ang chronic energy deficient. Ibig sabihin, kulang ang energy source sa pagkain. At kung meron man, mali naman po ang energy source dahil ito ay mostly from donuts, from cakes, from sweets, mga milk teas na loaded with sugar. Kaya ang nangyayari po ay nagiging obese ang karamihan ng mga buntis. Isa po sa gusto ko ring banggitin ay ang myth na nakakataba ang maternal milk. Hindi po totoo yan dahil ang maternal milk po katulad ng Anmom, kung babasahin ninyo ang nutrient profile sa likod ng pakete, mababa po ang calories nito per glass at mababa din po ang fat. Wala rin po itong taglay na sugar. Instead, ang Anmom po ay isang baso na punong-puno ng essential nutrients na kailangan para sa isang healthy or malusog na pagbubuntis. Ang Anmom po ay no added sugar din. So, sa mga buntis na prone sa gestational diabetes, safe po ang Anmom dahil mababa ang glycemic index nito at wala po itong added table sugar. So, it's safe for pregnant women with gestational diabetes. So, it is important during pregnancy that you choose the right food for your baby's benefit and of course for yourself as well. So when it comes to carbohydrates, eat the complex carbohydrates versus sweets like donuts, cakes, mga pastries that are loaded with refined sugars and they're even refined flour. So pagdating sa nutrients at sa fiber, mas nakakalamang po ang picture ng pagkain na nasa kaliwa, which are complex carbohydrates. And mas madali pa kayong mabusog with less calories, less sugar, less fat if you eat complex carbohydrates. For protein, it is important that you eat protein from animal sources because they give the highest biologic value. And these are from fish, milk, eggs, meat, seafoods. When it comes to vegetables for vegetarian moms, or even if you're not vegetarian, you also have to supplement or complement your protein sources or intake with beans, munggo, balatong, utong beans, garbanzos. Mayayaman po yan sa nutrients, sa B vitamins, and they're also good sources of protein. Tokwa, taho are also good sources of protein because they are made from soybeans. And when it comes to vegetables, piliin po natin more or less yung mga local vegetables para swak sa budget. At napakasustansya po ng ating local vegetables, tulad po ng malunggay. Pwedeng ihingin sa kapitbahay, pwede kayo magtanim. Malunggay is one of the most nutritious vegetables around in the world. And maganda ito sa lactating women kasi ito po ay galactogog na tinatawag. It enhances milk production for lactating women. I also would like to emphasize saluyot, alubati na medyo baka hindi nyo kinakain pero subukan yung kainin dahil masustansya po sila at napakamura pa. When it comes to fruits, I would suggest that you buy the fruits in season because they are sweeter, they have more nutrients if they are in season, and cost-wise, they are cheaper. So for my last slide, I would like to remind everyone, the parents, most especially here, and the would-be parents, that the best gift that a mother can give her child is a healthy pregnancy. So habang pinagbubuntis mo si baby, ibigay mo sa kanya lahat ng nutrients na kailangan niya para siya ay maging malusog, lumaki ng normal, at magkaroon ng magandang kinabukasan. Salamat po sa pakikinig. Thank you very much.
What a lasting message right there. The best gift a mother could ever give her child is a healthy pregnancy. Noted. Thank you so much, Ms. JV Salamat, for sharing your expertise with us today. I am sure our moms to be out there have gained new knowledge in taking care of their health as they go through pregnancy. Again, thank you Fodera Brands Incorporated for bringing Ms. JV Salamat to Wellness Moms Live. I think this is a great way to end all of our discussions, and I'm sure all of the moms in our live audience learned a lot from all of our wonderful speakers. Now, from celebrity moms, Sophie Albert, Patty Laurel-Filart, Samantha Valenciano, to our medical experts, Dr. Raul Quillamor and Dr. Myrtle Ballestero, and finally, Ms. JV Salamat. You know, that is it for the Wellness Mom Live discussions, everyone. But hold on, don't leave yet. No, stay put, because we have another game to close this evening. Now it's evenings. Exciting activities for our last game. This one is brought to you by Pro Mama Incorporated. Get ready to play Mom Me Care. I'm back in my spot, and here are our mechanics. Two similar illustrations will be flashed on your screens. Choose which mom-to-be receives more nutrition. You have 60 seconds to comment your answer with the hashtags #ProMama and #ProActiveMoms. Choose ProMama. Again, we need two hashtags from you. That is #ProMama and #ProActiveMoms. Choose ProMama. You can see it on the screen right now. If I were you, start typing in that hashtag. So later on, you just put in the correct answer and then you send that over. Okay, we will choose 5 more winners randomly to receive a prize of 1,000 pesos in e-gift certificates. Don't forget to follow our mechanics to qualify for our game. We will be announcing some of our winners in just a bit, so make sure to keep your screens locked right here. Let's play Mom, Me, Care, and switch screens in 3, 2, 1. Kailangan taga may shh. Gusto ko lang. Okay, let's cue our timer for 60 seconds. This is Mommy Care, brought to you by Pro Mama. Ready, set, go! Okay, you'll be seeing again 2 illustrations. Illustration A or B. Just figure out which mom is actually getting more nutrition, receiving more nutrition. Figure it out. I know some of us moms can relate to one picture more than the other because of cravings, pero ang dapat yung tamang sagot. Okay? So is it A or B? And then the hashtags are hashtag ProMama and hashtag ProActiveMoms. Choose ProMama. You have a few more seconds to go. Keep sending in the correct answer along with those official hashtags for more chances of winning, even if we are just going to randomly pick from amongst the correct answers. Okay? You can see our timer is almost up, but send in that entry. Send it in. Send it over, click enter, and that wraps up Mommy Care and all of our games right here at Wellness Moms Live. I think everyone got this one right. Wala naman ako nakitang sumagot ng ibang answer. Our correct answer is... Which one do you think it is? Hulaan nyo ba? Hindi nyo pa alam yung sagot? Of course, it's A. Pero meron ako nakitang nag-B kanina. Just kidding. All right. Exciting deals await pregnant, breastfeeding, and moms who are trying to conceive through the Pro Mama Wellness Moms in-store promotion. Visit your nearest Robinson Supermarket stores and get 50 pesos off when you purchase one Pro Mama 350-gram pack within the whole month of May. Again, thank you to Pro Mama for bringing us Mommy Care. It's been great playing all of these games with our live audience. Thank you so much for being so, game. Mommies, thank you very much, and the best of luck to you. We will be announcing the winners in just a little bit. Now that we are done with all of our discussion and games, we are ayan na. Ito yung little bit na sinasabi ko. We are ready to announce some of our winners for this afternoon. Hey, you're still with us. Thank you so much, because right now we will be announcing winners of Sharing Moms as well as winners of our pre-show activities. The Doctor is in, Nurturing the Nurturer, and Bag Raid. So yes, before even all the games that we did, we already had pre-show games. Daming ways to win prizes talaga. Now, as for the rest of our winners, make sure to turn on notifications for the Robinson Supermarket official Facebook page to get notified once winners are posted in the next few days. So expect a message from Robinson Supermarket, but it has to be the official Facebook page. Okay, if there's anyone asking you for your details but not from the official Facebook page, they're not from Robinson Supermarket, okay? So for now, let's announce our pre-event game winners. Let's start with the Doctor is in, taking home a Group 150 health plan from Consulta MD. Our winners are on your screens right now. Racheli, I hope I'm saying that correctly. Rene Aiko or Rani Aiko, Arian Gratela de Andres. Congratulations to our The Doctor is in winners. For winners of Nurturing the Nurturer who will get a care package, we have Nelam Imagad, ML Tan, Tonesca Torres, Chini B. Balois, and Carla Gabriento. I hope I'm saying your names correctly. If not, I apologize for that. But congratulations to all of our winners for Nurturing the Nurturer. And for our last pre-game show, Bag Raid, our winners of 1,000 pesos and e-gift certificates from Avino are, take a look at your screen. Julianne Desalisa, Desiree Rojero, Jenny B. Bernaldo, Janine Taneng, and Marites Bejo. Of course, we can't end the show without announcing the winners for Sharing Moms. These are those who helped us spread the word and shared our live stream on their Facebook walls. Now, if you followed our mechanics, you could be one of our winners of a Group 150 health plan from Consulta MD. Our lucky Sharing Moms are Thyme Tejada, Celia Jane Bartolome, Bonafe Damian, Andrea Brian Toralio, Crisia Roldan Francisco Dagos, Mariz Barabona, Madel Prain Henito, Edna Santos, Cheryl Abarca, and Maurice Torrefranca del Valle. Congratulations, mommies! You and your family can now enjoy Consulta MD's services through the Group 150 health plan. Once again, congratulations to all of our winners and soon-to-be winners. We are giving away a total of over 40,000 pesos for Wellness Moms Live. So thank you, Robinsons Supermarket, and all of our sponsors for mounting yet another successful effort for all of our beloved mommies out there. In Digital PH, Robinsons Supermarket's authorized representatives for Wellness Moms Live will get in touch with all of our winners tonight. I would also like to remind everyone to only entertain queries from official channels for your security and your safety. Before we end the stream, I would like to once again thank our celebrity moms, medical experts, and our guest speaker, Sophie Albert, Samantha Valenciano, Patty Laurel-Filart, Dr. Raul Quillamor, our OBGYN, and Dr. Myrtle Ballestero, our general pediatric doctor. Thank you so much, along with Ms. JV Salamat. Thank you for joining our discussions and sharing your knowledge and experiences with us. The Wellness Moms campaign by Robinsons Supermarket is your ultimate partner in a balanced, healthy journey of motherhood and parenting. We aim to help you lead a better, healthier lifestyle with learnings from shared experiences, professional advice, and effective wellness products tailored for all of us moms. In support of our campaign, we also have the 1,000 Days for 231 Moms program, an effort in partnership with the Ateneo Center for Educational Development that supports 231 moms from 5 communities during the first 1,000 days of motherhood. From pregnancy, birth, to their child's toddlerhood, this golden window will be given special attention by Robinsons Supermarket and its sponsors as we provide aid in the form of food and other donations, seminars on proper diet and nutrition for moms and babies, and many more. Between May 1 to May 31, 2022, Robinsons Supermarket will also be donating 10 pesos for every 200 pesos worth of participating items purchased by our loyal customers. The amount will benefit the moms chosen by the Ateneo Center for Educational Development in the 1,000 Days for 231 Moms program. So head over to your nearest Robinsons Supermarket to support all of the fellow moms. Wellness Moms, Moms for Moms, Wellness Moms Live, presented by Robinsons Supermarket, is in partnership with Consulta MD. Brought to you by Anma Materna by Fonterra Brands Incorporated. Procter & Gamble Philippines, makers of Tide and Ariel. Johnson & Johnson, makers of Aveeno and Neutrogena. And Pro Mama by Wyatt Philippines Incorporated. Don't forget to check out Wellness Mom's exclusive deals and discounts in store and online at supermarket.gorobinsons.ph or the Go Robinsons app, available on iOS and Android. Shop now to enjoy our Subscribe and Save program at Robinsons Supermarket via Go Robinsons. Place your order one time and have your mom and baby's needs delivered regularly based on your preferred schedule. This is whether every 2 weeks, every month or every 2 months. Now, for more details, make sure to check out Robinsons Supermarket's official social channels. Before we say goodbye, I would like to invite all fit moms and their fit kids to be #future ready. Shop for your child's essentials at Robinsons Supermarket and get one e-raffle ticket or entry for a minimum single receipt purchase of 3,000 pesos with 1,500 pesos worth of Fit Kids participating items from May 1 to June 30, 2022. Mark your calendars for our Fit Kids live episodes streaming on May 14, May 28, and June 11. We are giving away over, 160,000 pesos worth of cash, e-gift certificates, and gadgets to lucky audience members across all live streams. We hope to see you there. You're probably going to see me there. I want to try and win those prizes too. Again, everyone, this has been a fun and meaningful show for our wellness moms and all of our online audience. Thank you so much for joining us, for being here from the beginning until the end. If you were there for Wellness Moms Live the first year and then you're here again, let us know in the comment section. We truly appreciate you. Thank you so much for that. It has been an absolute pleasure hosting Wellness Moms Live. It's my second year. Thank you once again, Robinsons Supermarket, for having me again. I love being here. I love being with moms and other experts, and I love being with our live audience. Thank you so much. Thank you to Robinsons Supermarket for having Wellness Moms Live for a second year and a second year with me. This has been your host. My name is Gelli Victor. We will see you all again soon. Stay safe and happy Mother's Day.
Wellness Moms Live, presented by Robinsons Supermarket, is in partnership with Consulta MD. Brought to you by